Hello and good morning. Naturally Caffeinated Dale here. It is Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, the 27th of February, 2021. And this is your positive quote of the day. Your positive quote of the day today is from a gal named Jackie Moms Mabley. Who was she? Kind of a cool lady. Loretta Mary Aiken, known by her stage name Jackie Moms Mabley, was an American stand-up comedian and actress, beginning her career in theater stage in the 1920s. She became a veteran entertainer in the Chitlin circuit of African-American vaudeville, but amazing comedian, super funny. She had something cool to say that's pretty inspirational, and I thought I'd share it with you today. It is this. She said, "If you do what you always did, you will always get what you always got." And it is astounding to me that there are people out there that keep trying to do the same thing, keep using the same methods, the same tactics. They don't change it up at all, but they genuinely, deep down, expect a different result. And that's, I think somebody said at one point, that's the definition of insanity. You know, expecting a different result by doing the same thing. So when things aren't working, we need to look at other solutions, other options, other things that we can do to try to tweak our approach. And only by doing that do you have the ability to grow and improve. So figure this out. I mean, and I think sometimes we need a little push. We need a little nudge. This is your nudge. Go ahead and identify something in your life that is not going the way you want it to go. Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, wow, you got that pretty quick. Cool. Well, that thing that you want to change or fix, you have the ability to do that. So what have you tried to do so far to make it better? And if you really think deeply about it and you realize you haven't done a lot of different things to try to improve it, there's a couple things. Maybe it's not that important to you that you change it. Or B, you don't know how. So if you don't know how, then it's okay to reach out and talk to people. You should have some people in your network, in your pod, in your group, in your social circle that you can talk to and ask questions and say, "Hey, I've been struggling with this thing in my life, and I want to do better with it." So if you're if you're a kid, you can talk to a parent or a sibling or a friend. If you're at work, you can talk to a boss or you can talk to a coworker or look at somebody else that's figured it out and maybe they're doing a better job at it than you are, and you can ask them for some tips. There's some humility there, and you kind of dig deep and figure out how to get better at something. But all in all, you have to change up your process. And if you don't try to change anything, you're just not going to get better at doing that. Or your chances of getting better at doing something aren't very strong. So go ahead and take a page out of Jackie Moms Mabley's book and realize that if you do what you always did, you will always get what you always got. If you want to get something different, if you want a different result, if you want to keep moving forward, if you want to keep improving, go ahead, take a minute, think of some things that you can do to mix it up a little bit. Ask some people that are maybe good at it for some suggestions or tips. You have the magic of YouTube, the internet. You can look up somebody that's really great at doing something that you want to get better at. And literally you can Google, how do I get better at riding my bike? How do I get better at filing a report? How do I get better at staying on target and on time? How do I get better at staying organized? Whatever it is that you're trying to do, I'm sure there's some great tips out there. But my comment to you, or my thought or suggestion, is that you have to change it up. Don't be afraid to change it up. And remember in the beginning when I said, hey, there's one of two things. Either it's not that important to you to change it, or B, you don't know how. I'm kind of giving you the tool on knowing how, but whether or not it's important enough to want to change, that really comes from you. You got to decide whether or not you want to make a change and how much pain in your life is that causing. Either way, I hope this content is valuable to you. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Please tell your friends about it. Now, go ahead, write a text, write out to your friend, just say, hey, I'm watching this channel. Naturally Caffeinated Dale on YouTube. It's actually pretty helpful. I've gotten some good feedback, some good thoughts. I've been able to help myself doing XYZ in my life. Just send them a text and ask them to go ahead and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.